In the series of learning programming in C, in the previous video I have discussed scanf function, that is formatted input function in C in detail. So in this video I will be discussing about the formatted output function in C. And what is formatted output function? Printf function. Input and output statements, or you can say functions, can be of two types, formatted and unformatted. We have discussed formatted, about the formatted functions like printf and scanf. Printf I am going to discuss in this video. Unformatted input and output statements or functions I will be discussing in later videos, right. I will be discussing everything about this printf function, the how you can use this printf function in your program, and the syntax and everything we will be discussing about this function, and different variations of printf function also, like how you can use this printf function, like if you want to print a message only, or if you want to print a value or float value, integer value, character value, everything we will discuss in this video. So now let us discuss about formatted output function. See, output function or statement can be of two types, formatted and unformatted. Formatted means we will use printf function. Unformatted functions or statement we will be discussing in a separate video. See, here output, we can get output on a monitor screen, or we can get output using a, in a form of a sound. We can get output on a printer. But when we talk about standard output, that thing means we will be discussing about the monitor. And standard input means we are taking input from keyboard. We can take input from mouse also, scanner also, but by default standard input means from keyboard, standard output means that monitor on the screen, right. Formatted output means that output you will get through the program has been arranged in a particular format, right. And printf, first of all let me discuss the general syntax of writing printf. Just you will write this function name, it is a function, right, printf, and same here we will use that control string, right, or that string constant, conversion string, anything you can say, that would be enclosed in that double quotes, string would be enclosed in double quotes, comma, here same we will write argument 1, argument 2 or argument n, right. But what is the difference between this and the scanf function? Here you will write arguments are name of the variables only. We will not write that ampersand. The variable names will not be preceded by ampersand like in scanf. In scanf we write address of A, address of B, but here simply you will write the name of the variables like A, B, C, like this, right. And here now in scanf, in control string, what we used to write, one is this character, conversion character, that is percentage, another is that character according to the input, the type of input you want to take, integer, float, long double, anything character, according to that you specify here D, F or anything, or C. But here what you can write in this control string, first thing you can write what? You can simply print message. It's not like that it is compulsory to put control string as well as the arguments. No. In printf function, how you can use this printf function? First thing is you can use printf function just to simply print a message. Suppose I am writing something like this, printf Jenny's lectures, and that's it. What message would be printed on the screen? Jenny's lecture, that's it. I am not taking any argument here after comma, I am just taking that string, constant or control string. I am not using any format specifier, %d, %c, anything, but that is fine. It is just to print a message or just to print characters, right. Okay. Second thing, if you want to print a value, at that time how you can use printf function. So I am going to take same example, addition of two numbers that we have taken in the previous video also. So here same, first of all control will go to this main function. The first line of the main function means we are declaring three variables. Let us suppose this is our memory. We are calling main function. So in memory some some memory would be allocated to this main function for the execution, right. And after that, once it is done, the calling of the function or the program is done, then that memory would be reclaimed, right. So now here we have three variables A, B and sum, right. After that printf would be called. So for printf also some memory would be allocated, right. Now here printf, in this printf I am just printing a message, enter 2 numbers, right? So that message will be printed on the screen, enter 2 numbers, that's it. Now scanf, so some memory would be allocated to this scanf function also, right? And here %d, that I have already discussed. Here we have A and B, and the address is suppose 1000, 2000 and 3000. So here address of A means argument I am passing address of A. What this is what function calling. Scanf is what function only, right? In function calling I am passing arguments as address of A and address of B, means 1000. So I am passing here 1000 in scanf, it's not A and B. And address of B, here I am passing 2000, right? So this is what a concept of pointers. So it is pointing here and this is pointing to here, right? And the value would be stored here whenever we enter the values. Now sum is equal to A plus B. Now A value is, suppose I have entered 5 and 4. A plus B is 9 and that would be stored in here, sum, that is 9. Fine. Now in printf, now I want to print a value of suppose sum only. So now what you will do, I want to print a value that is of integer type, sum is of integer type. So now you have to use a format specifier. Suppose I am writing here, one is percentage %d for integer, that's it, comma, what you want to print, sum. So here I am writing, I am passing the argument, that is variable name sum, right? So here in printf, that is sum only, right? Now I am passing here not address, I am passing the value. So now this value would be passed here, that is 9. This is called by value, that is called by reference. That also will discuss in separate video, because here I am not using any address of operator, simply sum. So that would some value, this would be simply copied here, right? Now %d here. Now %d means it has to print integer value. Format specifier is for integer. So it will check after comma the first argument, the first variable name, that is sum. So it will fetch value from sum, that is 9. So it will simply print 9, right? Now suppose you write something like this, sum equal to %d. This is my control string, and here at the place of this %d I am writing this thing, sum is equal to %d, and after that comma and sum, here I am writing printf. Now what would be the output? At the screen same message would be printed, because we use printf to print a message also. Sum equal to, now we have %d format specifier. So this %d would be replaced by a value, means value what? If you have written %d, then it will check after comma the first argument. The first argument is sum, so it will print value of sum, that is 9. This would be the output, right? And suppose if I am writing the printf statement like this, what would be the output? Printf A equal to, this is what, simply a message, %d. Now it will check, yeah, means it has to print a integer value. So after comma it will map it. Do you have any value? We don't have any value. It is not going to print anything. So for printing a value, what you have to give, after comma, after this control string, just put a comma and the name of this, the value, the variable name, that is A. After comma we will be writing A, then comma B, then comma sum. So now this %d would be replaced by value of A. Here I am passing 3 arguments in printf, see A, B and sum. So here in printf 3 copies would be there. For A, that is 5, in B I have 4, and in sum I have 9. So now A would be printed 5, comma B equal to, as it is it would be printed B equal to %d. This %d means it will check now the second one. First this one, second this one, B value, that is 4, comma sum is equal to, this %d would be replaced by the value of sum. Sum is equal to 9, right? And if you want to print this in separate line, what you can do here, that option of using that /n, right, escape sequence also, that also will discuss. Many escape sequence are there. /n, this /n we use for a new line. This is a new line operator. So what you can do, A equal to %d. A equal to means %d, the value would be replaced here. Now I want B should be printed in next line. So here what you can do, here what you can write after this one, you can write /n. /n means new line. After that here you can write /n, then sum would be printed in new line, right? And if you want to justify your output, left justify or right justify, then also you can use something here. See in printf function, this control string can be of three types. First is what? Simply a message, like we have discussed Jenny's lectures. Second is what? We can use what? This format specifier and the value you want to print. Third is what? You can also use here these escape sequence /n, /t or anything. /t is for tab, right? That also we'll discuss in separate video, all the escape sequence. Now what is that field width here? You have to, if you want to justify your output, then what you can use? In the scanf also we have used width, like %4d, that is the width of the input, right? Here also you can specify the width of your output. How you can specify that thing? See here, if you write %d, then value of this would be replaced by value of a, that is 1 2 3 4 would be printed. If I am writing here percentage, see 6d, 6 is what I am specifying the width of the output, means 6 blocks, output would be in 6 spaces or 6 blocks, you can say, right? It's not like that output would be printed like this blocks would be actual seen on the screen, no, just 6 spaces would be allocated and a would be printed here. Now from this side or from this side, by default if you write like this, then it would be right justified. This have it would be printed 4 3 2 1, here 2 blank spaces, right? If you here write down 8, then here 2 more, 4 spaces would be blank and then this value, this is what? Right justified. If you want it to make left justified, means this side and space would be at right side, then what you can put? You can just put a minus sign, -60. At this time how the value would be printed? This is minus sign, means it is left justified. So how you can write here 1 2 3 4 and these 2 spaces would be blank, right? And suppose I want to write here, I want to fill this space with 0. So now what you can write? %6d, here you can write %0 and 60. So that would be replaced by the blank spaces would be replaced by 0. So you can try it out yourself and you can tell me in comment box if I am wrong, right? And next is what? Suppose you want to print float value. Suppose I am writing a 0.3456, right? Now for float, if you use %d, nothing would be printed. %d is for integer, 0 would be printed. Here I am writing %f for float, %c for character. So this value would be printed, right? Now suppose if you specify the width here also in float, like I am writing here, like this I am writing here 10.2. Simply if you write %f, this would be printed. If I am writing 10.2, the first value 10 is what? The minimum number of positions required to print this number, and 0.2, this 2 indicates what? After decimal, how many digits you want to print? 2 digits I want to print, right? So now 10 that spaces, number would be printed in 10 spaces. 0.2 means only 3 4 would be printed, or if it is 5 then it would be 3 5. So 3 5 and it is right justified because I am not putting any minus sign here. 35.4321, these spaces would be blank, right? Now if I want this number to be printed left justified this side, so you can print simply here minus sign, so that would be at this side. Now the output would be like this, 1 2 3 4 point, but after point only 2, that is 3 and 5, 2 digits would be printed, and by default in float after decimal 6 digits would be printed, like 3 4 5 6 and 2 zeros, right? So this is how in float also you can use this width, right? And it just, if you want to justify your output either left or right justify, then in that case you can use this thing. Otherwise it's okay, you can directly use without any specification of this width %f and %d, that would be better, right? Now you have to tell me, if suppose I am writing here 5.2, then what would be the output? This is for your assignment. You have to tell me, you have to run it on your system, you have to check it and then tell me, if I write 5.2f, then what would be the output, what number would be printed here, right? Same, if you want to print character, then what you can use? %c rather than f, %c, and same you can provide here the width also, right? And in this number you can also use percentage e. If you use format specifier percentage e, then exponential form, exponent form, the number would be printed in exponent form, int-a plus exponent, right? You can check out, you can write down percentage e rather than f, and then you can print the value of a, what you can get. You can tell me in comment box if you want, right? And for character you can use percentage c, and same here, width you can specify something like width I am writing general wc, this is for width, in how many blocks that character would be printed, and this character would be by default right justified, and space would be to the left side, right? And you want to print string also using percentage s, but that we will discuss when we will be discussing strings in C, right? And by default here w, if you want to print a character, by default value of w is 1, because character is going to take only one space, right? Now I think that's it for about this printf function. So now you can try your own the different variations of this printf, like suppose here I am writing 3 times percentage d, but here you are printing only a and b, then what would be the output? You are here passing 3 arguments, but here only you are writing percentage d 2 times, then what would be the output? You are printing integer value, but here you are writing percentage f, then what would be the output? You have to try it at your own, then it would be better. I cannot tell you everything, and if you try it your own, you can just, and one more thing, you can write down these width also in case of integer. In case of character you can write down, just want to print one character but you are specifying the width 10 or 5, you can see what is the output. In float also you can see different width you can use, and you can see the output. Using percentage e, how you can what output you will get. If you will try it at your own, then you will get it better. So try to explore things. It's not just write percentage d output is this one and print an integer percentage f float and like this. Try to explore things, try to experiment with these functions, right? Use different things, what output you will get, what things printf can do, different things printf can do, right? So now that's it for this video. In the next video I'll be discussing unformatted input and unformatted outputs. So now I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.